Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Mainstream. My name's Schaefer, this is my brother Daniel on the other side of the camera, and this is our very first episode. We're here to do our part to try to get crypto just a little bit more mainstream. Now before I even get started, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, my brother's not a financial advisor, we're just crypto enthusiasts trying to make crypto mainstream. So let's get started. Alright guys, Bitcoin. What is it? So Bitcoin is basically a decentralized currency that takes all banks and central authorities out of the picture. It leaves you in complete control of all your own funds. Now Bitcoin was actually created by a guy named Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know if it's a person or a group, but that was the pseudonym they used on the original white papers. Now everything happens on the blockchain, and the blockchain is basically this giant public shared ledger that the entire network relies on. Now, the integrity of the blockchain is actually enforced with cryptography, so all transactions and balances can't be duplicated or fraudulent. So I know the blockchain could be confusing at first. It definitely was for me. And I forget if I saw this on a video or if a friend told me this a while back, but there's a great analogy. The blockchain is kind of like a poker game with your friends, but there's no chips and there's no cash. So how do you keep track of everything? Basically what you do is you get a pen and paper and you write down every bet that occurs in the game. And it's a shared ledger. Everyone can see this piece of paper and everyone can see what's getting written on it so they know that it's factual. This is basically how the blockchain works, but on a much larger scale. Now these transactions happen between Bitcoin wallets. And a Bitcoin wallet is what holds your private seeds or your private keys, acting as an electronic signature, mathematically providing proof that you did in fact send X amount of Bitcoin to a specific recipient. Now all this is monitored by mining, and mining is basically a large consensus system that is providing pretty much all the security on the blockchain, making sure that every transaction is actually coming from you to the person you're trying to send it to. But one cool thing about mining and blockchain is that you can never overspend. Basically, if you only have $150 in Bitcoin, you can't send $100 here and $100 there. It wouldn't work because everything's in chronological order. Now imagine a bank. If you had $150 in your account and you spent $100 on Saturday and another $100 on Sunday, when you wake up on Monday, you're gonna be negative $50, and you're also probably gonna have overdraft fees from the banks. That cannot happen with cryptography, and it can't happen on the blockchain because everything does happen in chronological order. So you would get rejected from your transaction rather than it being approved and then getting hit later on. Well, normally when I talk about Bitcoin, I have people's attention. When I talk about blockchain, I definitely lose a few. And when I'm talking about mining, everyone's gone. So if you stuck it out this far, you made it. Anyways, guys, that's it for us. Hopefully you learned something, and if you do want to dip your toes into cryptocurrency, we are going to be making a tutorial video on basically how to get in, how to set up a Coinbase account, and pretty much how to get started in investing in crypto. We'll have links below. Of course, like, subscribe, everything that all the YouTube content creators say. We need all that love, and we're just trying to do our part to get crypto mainstream. By the way, this has been here literally the entire time I've lived here, or at least for the last 2 years, and I'm just realizing this guy is totally pulling all the money in like he just won a big hand. This guy's like upset, surprised that he lost, but like this guy's sitting with deuces and this guy's got 4 of a kind. Like he's got quad aces. This guy's stoked. He should be taking this pile. This thing's gotta go.